scared, be scared, be scared, yeah, be scared, be scared, be scared.
Interview. We got a super dope guest with us. Why don't you just introduce yourself, bro? Tell the people a little bit about yourself if they don't already know who we got.
All right, what's up, people? You feel me? Appreciate you, bro, for having me on the platform. You feel me? My name is John. That's my hood name. You feel me? But I'm the owner of Rap Picasso Media. You feel me? Presidential Click Conglomerate. That's we market, manage, and run a media platform. So we got a lot going. Yeah, I'm from Jamaica. You feel me? Just get that out there. I have an accent, so I'm from Jamaica. But yeah, that's me in a nutshell. Yeah, well, that's me in a nutshell for sure.
Hey, so Rap Picasso Media. Where did you come up with that name from?
Good question. Good question. So, the whole concept where it started from was I wanted to curate the picture. You feel me? I wanted to manage the optics, what people see and how they see it. So, what does a painter do? For me, he paints the picture. He exactly what he has in his mind. That's what he's painting, and that's what you see. For me, so that's what I wanted to do with the platform. For the most part, I wanted to help upcoming rappers in the city out, or just the state out, because I feel like the apart from Mile High, feel me, and Fish Scale, and Smoke in the City, there's not really a lot of platforms really pushing artists like that. So that's why the name came up, Rap Picasso. I just wanted to curate the optics, be more rapper friendly type shit.
Hell yeah. And what made you want to start doing the interviews type thing? Because I know you could probably go in a couple different lanes doing that type of thing. What made you want to do interviews and the blogging type thing?
All right, so the reason I started doing the interviews is I felt like I had certain questions that I personally wanted to know that I think that other people would appreciate. So I was like, man, I want to know this about this person. I want to know they're rappers. I know everything they do, rapping and stuff. But apart from rapping, what else artistically are you into? Stuff like that. Just to show them their more human side. They're superstars and you can't really get to them. But when in an interview, when you talk to them and you're like, oh, he likes that, I like that too. It's more relatable. And as for the blogging part, what? I don't know. I just wanted to play my part because I have a lot of rapper friends and they have to pay bigger platforms hundreds of dollars, and I'm like, man, I could do this, you feel me, and y'all don't have to pay me, you feel me. I just want to see everyone win. So that's why I really started the platform, is just to help people that I like, you feel me, for instance, Bank Moody. A lot of people don't give Bank Moody his flowers, but I think he's dope. And that's why I just created it so we could do interviews, we could promote all these new videos and songs, and so on and so forth.
All right, man. Getting back into it, shoot, since you be doing the interviews and shit, what's been one of your favorite interviews that you ran so far?
Favorite interview I ran so far? I can't favorite interview. The most fun I had on an interview was the first interview I ever did, and that was with Snotty Nose 1400 Kiss King in Cali last summer. It was just, you feel me, that's the most fun I had. My favorite interview I've had so far, I think, is 100 Round Huncho. He gave honest answers, and I think that's my favorite interview so far. I've had the most fun on that interview. It was dope.
Nice, yeah. He's super dope. Yeah, he's super dope. He got the feature with I Swear Vizo, and he got the Tribe Store, which is super dope. And his line is super dope, and you can catch some fish scale in there as well.
For sure.
For sure. But shoot, what's next for you? Got any big plans in the works?
So yeah, we got a couple things lined up. Um, we my boy Penny, we working on his mixtape, videos. I shoot videos too, so I'm shooting his videos and his I do photography too. So I'm just a one stop shop. So yeah, I'm doing all of that. You feel me? We're about to push him and KB. And my family member Bricks Banks, you guys might know him. We're about to push him too. We got podcasts coming up that Fish Scale and Mile High Minute got to be on. You feel me? Like it's only right in the city. Right now we're currently coordinating a show for Peso Peso. Um, so it's a 3-city store: Miami, Atlanta, and Colorado. Colorado is the last stop, and we got the ball and we're just setting it up. So for right now, yeah, that's just what we have in the pipeline. We have a couple other shows coming up, but it's not confirmed yet. But yeah, for right now we're just doing. Oh, and we got some interviews coming up too, in Detroit, with YSR Grams. We got an interview with him coming up, and a couple other artists that I haven't confirmed yet, but it's in the works.
Yeah, that's super dope to be tapping in with different places and different just different people, just trying to grow your brand and things like that, and putting like Colorado along with it.
Yeah.
So just speaking of Colorado, what brings you out here all the way from Jamaica in the first place?
All right. So what happened was, I went to Cleveland, bro. East Cleveland. And if anybody knows Cleveland, bro, that's nowhere where anyone wants to go. There's nothing there. You feel me? Like, dusty. But I went to Cleveland, bro, and the homie was over here. And I never heard about Colorado before I came here. Like, nobody talks about Colorado. I'm just,
Right.
it's always, especially because I'm Jamaican, everyone goes on the East Coast, New York, Florida. So nobody comes this side, really. So he was like, I'm in Colorado. And I'm like, Colorado? How is it there? And I'm like, okay, let me take a trip. And I came over here and I was like, damn, it's cool. It's not too fast paced, but it's just the right amount of everything. And if you want fast paced, you could go to Denver. So I was like, man, it's just like where I'm from in home. It's a small city and it's, slower paced than a bigger city. So I was like, let me stay. And I think that's the best decision I've made thus far is just staying in Colorado because it's just been a blessing, Definitely.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So have there been like any other like platforms or things like that have maybe like inspired you or that you get like some game from?
Platforms that inspired me. Yeah, there's a couple big platforms like I like academics, even though I think he a bitch sometimes. You feel me? Like you feel me? Like I like academics. You know, I like academics. Zach TV. I used to watch a lot of Zach TV.
For RIP.
Yeah, RIP Zach. In Colorado, definitely Mile High Minute. I seen that, and I'm like, bro, if I could, start my own thing and do it. You saw Mile High Minute, Colorado booming. Pages like those, Fish Scale. Those are the pages that I was like, because, bro, these people are consistent, and that's what I'm trying to be in this game, consistent. Like Street Juice TV, I follow them there in Texas. I follow a couple people. In terms of like inspiration, inspiration like what? Like just how I post or, like how I post. Who would I say like post like that? The closest person that posts like how I post is Street Juice TV because they post a lot. That dude posts a lot, and yeah, and there's more than one person's posting on my page. So there's a lot of different, there's a female on there because she caters to the female, you feel me? And we split it up. Okay, I do the music sometimes. Like I got the homie in Cali, he does the music, like artists in Cali. I do the memes and all of that. So it's just a team effort. Definitely a team effort on my part.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So just to begin on like the Colorado scene, what would you say is like in general, just as far as the music is out here?
Um, Going back to like, yeah, that's the whole reason I started, because I felt like there was dope ass artists like Penny, KB, um, Diddy dope, and it's just like I like when I listen to their music and I'm like, man, I'm like, I want them. I want everybody to know about them. That's the feeling I get. So there's dope music out here that I can listen to, bro. Like I do listen to on a daily. I have it in rotation. So it's they're not far off from these big artists that I listen to. So I think that Colorado has a good music scene, apart from the detractors talking about oh, they sound like the Detroit or the stuff like that. We have a lot of good musicians out here, but the music scene in particular, I feel like there's a lot of growing to do, because there's not a lot of infrastructure in terms of like, okay, uh, shows, or when you go in a lot of party in Colorado, you're not hearing Colorado artists. Right. And when I go to LA, you're like, where's the YG? Yeah, they're not. Who's this? Yeah, they're not playing. They're playing everybody from their local neighborhood. But when you go to, you feel me? I'm calling just a regular party, you're not hearing it. So I think that's one part of it. You feel me? That needs to get better. Just supporting the artists. You understand? Just supporting the artists. But apart from that, I feel like it's good. It's getting there over the last couple years. Definitely seen a lot of growth, a lot of noise starting to be made, especially in the Denver area with the A-Team, with Trev Rich, with Call Me AP, PH Wax, all of them. They're dope dope talents that are in Denver, and they're making a lot of noise. They're getting on Tizzler, all of that. So yes, it's definitely looking good at this point. I can't bash it, but we just need to be a little bit more together. You feel me? And just get there.
All right, so what would you say are like, let's say your top 5 artists from Colorado that are in your rotation, that you listen to frequently, that you see are making moves out here, and that you think are dope?
All right. Top 5 artists that I listen to on a daily. Okay, I listen to the homies, so KB, Penny, Bricks. Well, Bricks not here from here. So Penny and KB. Bank Moody. I listened to a lot of Bank Moody's last tape. Polo. I love that tape he dropped. I love '06 LeBron. That go. So that's what, 3, 4, 5. Matt Diddy for sure. That 36. There go Diddy. Yeah, I like that song. I listen to that. You feel me? So those are my top 5 artists from Colorado that I listen on a regular. That I could sing right now. If they say sing a line from my song, I could sing the whole song probably. Type shit. So yeah, it's definitely love. It's definitely, bro. It's like like I show genuine love. Like I don't like I know here a lot of people say dick riding and they use a lot of that, but I show genuine. If I like your music, bro, I like your music. You feel me? Like, and nobody else could tell me, oh, whatever. But yeah, those are my artists that I listen to on a regular.
Hell yeah, same here. I'm definitely bumping Diddy's last tape, and that Polo tape. That shit's hard as fuck. I like that triple threat song at the very end.
That's hard too.
Hell yeah. But shoot, what are some artists that you haven't interviewed yet that you really want to interview?
Alright, artists that I haven't interviewed yet. Trev Rich for sure. Definitely want to interview Trev Rich. Like in just Colorado or just in general.
Like let's say, what's your dream interview? Like if you could interview anybody. Like,
Bobby Shmurda. Yeah, for real. Like, I'm tired. Yeah, like, or like before it would have been Nipsey, but Bobby could get, you feel me? Like Bobby out, that would be, yeah. I want a Bobby Shmurda interview, or yeah, that's my dream interview. A Bobby Shmurda interview. If I could get a Bobby Shmurda interview, that's it. Apart from that, there's that like locally, there's a lot I still want to AP, Tana 10. You know, there's a lot in Denver. I haven't gotten the chance to do a lot of those interviews in Denver, but I'm working my way up there. But yeah, Shredder, yeah, definitely, and Roddy Rebel, those two. If I get those two interviews, bro, like it, that's it. You feel me? But yeah, those are my two interviews that I really want to get. You feel me? But yeah.
Hell yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Well, shoot, Penny, while you're here, I just want to ask you just a few questions, if that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Shit, bro.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So, first one is just for people that haven't heard you before, how would you describe your sound?
I think I mean it's just I tell you I'm so influenced by good music, so it's been like a growing sound. It's been a lot growing, but it's getting there. I mean, I would say it's like it's got the you hear like the West Coast sounding into it, but I love rap, so like you're always gonna hear like bars, good structured songs, good structured verses. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much. I mean, you're always gonna hear some bouncy shit. You'll definitely hear like R&B. I like to sing. Yeah, I mean, it's a all over the place, bro. It's a lot of shit. It's just everywhere. Soulful shit. I mean, I got deep shit, so it's a lot. But yeah, more so like I love like West Coast Detroit type beats. Like I love those type of sounds because they just speak to me. You just literally say whatever comes to your mind, and that's how I approach all my music. I just speak whatever's on my head, you know, smoking and just talk on a beat, pretty much.
Hey, yeah, that's super dope. That's super dope. What would you say that's one thing that made you want to pick up a mic in the first place?
Let's see. I remember when I was like in like middle school or whatever, and like Odd Future was like a big thing, and I was like, shit. I was like, man, if these little niggas can do it, like we're all like, these niggas like a couple years older than me. I was like, man, and they was just like a huge influence on like me wanting to do music. Like them niggas was just living life, and I was just like, shit, I want to live life like this. And I would write. I mean, I would write here and there, but I would never really like try to like record it or do some real shit on it. And so like I seen them niggas just wilding out like for like 2 summers straight. Like I was like, fuck it, let me try this shit. And then I just started to, you know, I always loved music, but I just found a love for just recording. So like I be fiending for that shit. Like I love doing that shit, man.
You really do.
Yeah, like
Yeah. That's super dope. Last question I got is, what's one song folks should look up of yours just right after they see this?
I don't know when this is dropping.
That's a good song. That's a good question.
I don't know when this is dropping, but I do got a song with East King. It should be coming out on a little EP here soon. A little short EP, but it's gonna be some heat. 2 videos, you know. I've been trying to do 3, but we're shooting for 2. But it's gonna be a busy spring and summer for sure, for the whole gang. Hopefully for the entire, like, you know what I'm saying, the whole scene, for everybody to just start working and get to where we all want to go. So.
For sure.
Hell yeah. Well, that's all the questions I got for y'all. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you for pulling up and all that type of stuff. Yeah. Take the mic.
Last question. One last. But all right, before we end this interview, you feel me? I just want everybody to know, like, rappers, just people in the industry, bro. Like, nigga, we trying to be the support system. You feel me? Like, it's not dick riding. It's not none of that, bro. Like, we have good ass ideas. We have you feel me? And we're trying to help. We're trying to definitely help. So I think that we definitely have to come together more. For me, like everybody can't be this separated. You understand? It can't. It definitely can't do that, bro. Because if we're cool, bro, anywhere I go, my connect's your connect. Right. You understand? So you got to look at it like that and start. You know, like a lot of artists, they I don't know, they have an ego. You feel me? A lot of them have an ego already, and I mean, bro, like, come on, like we all trying to get out the mud right now. So I just want to say that, and shout out to Malheim and shout out to Fiske for this interview. You feel me? I definitely like, bro, know that I reached out to him like months ago. I've definitely been fans, admirers of them for the longest. So you know, like getting the interviews and stuff, we connecting now. We just gonna go up. There's a lot we gonna talk about off camera. We just gonna go up and do a lot. So I just wanted everyone to be on the same accord and be more cohesive, you know, and then we could work as a unit and do more. And that's all, bro. Feel me, like we ain't gotta be buddies. Like it's a job. This is a job. Like you're not friends with everyone you work with, but you have one aim for the company. So just look at it like that, bro. Like you feel me? We cool, like, yeah, you feel me? Like, but let's do that, bro. Let's do that for 2021 and let's take this shit through the roof. Like we got to. I mean, but that's all I got to say. Like let's work together some more. Yeah, and we gonna go through the roof for real.
Most definitely. I mean, just going off of that, it's not dick riding if you like provide value. Like if you fuck with someone and you're like, I'm trying to shoot a video for you, I want to do an interview for you, like you providing value to that person. So it's not necessarily just like dick riding you. You know what I'm saying? It's dick riding if you're just like doing that shit. But if you're trying to provide value to them in their career, then that's a different story. And that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I appreciate you, bro. And we're gonna be tapped in for real.
This game. Yeah, this game.